All right, we're talking track with head coach Ryan Heberling. The team heading up to Michigan this weekend for the big meets, the
Yes.
Grand Valley State big
GVSU
meets,
big meet.
right before indoor conference comes up. And coach, you've had a couple of first place performances in the past few weeks. People getting better all across the board, and you have to like the progress thus far.
Yeah, we're still trying to put it all together. Each meet someone does very well and a group does very well, but we're still trying to piece together that full team performance. Really at this point, a lot of the hard trainings kind of died down, and we're really just trying to put together a great meet. And from that point, you just hold on together leading up to conference.
What do you look for in the meet that precedes a conference meet, whether it's cross, indoor, or outdoor? What do you look for out of your athletes in the meet that precedes that?
I think the biggest thing is confidence. Sometimes a huge performance or a huge improvement will lead to confidence. Sometimes consistency will lead to a confident, attitude. But really, we're just trying to have them feel good leading into the conference championship. I mean, coming out healthy, coming out confident, and really just just having a meet that really just leaves you like looking forward to the one that really counts.
Yeah. A lot of the meets this year have been bigger name meets. I mean, you started off indoor season up at Clemson, a lot of great competition. Obviously, the Indiana relays are always packed with elite talent as well. How do you think the team as a whole? I know you said you wanted more of a complete performance, but how do you think people like Clarissa and other folks fared?
It's kind of hard to say. We're still trying to hit some of those national marks, and I think that's a big indicator of the program as a whole. But it's really hard to say, like when we don't really have scored meets. When you look at like our DMR did well a couple weeks ago, Sherilyn did well, Clarissa did well. Jada won the 60. I think it's important when we have those kind of performances. But like I said, we need to have that across the board. Every event group needs to do very well. And I think that, and historically for us, Grand Valley has always been a very good meet for us. I think just the fact that we are on a 300-meter flat track. Every other track we've been on this season has been a bank track. So I think our distance runners and our 400-meter and our mid-distance athletes, they're going to have a chance to put some very good performances out there because the track is a little bit more inclined to, to do well on that. Yeah. So I think as a whole, just historically how we've done, they should go in there and perform very well. And at that point, it's just about hanging on to that performance and hanging on to basically the work we've put in, because nothing's going to change in the next 10 days. So in reality, we just need to put together what we've been working on, and I'll tell you, across the board, the jumpers, the throwers, the sprinters, the hurdlers, our distance athletes from the 800 all the way up to the 5K, they've been looking very good in their areas, and it's just now about going in there and competing. We tell the team all the time, and just to use some track lingo, if 5:10 wins the mile, then 5:10 wins the mile, regardless whether it's slow or fast. Go in there and compete. So I think getting caught up in times next week is not the way to look at it. I think this week we are trying to put good times and good performances out there, but next week we're just trying to compete. Absolutely. So I think that is going to be the most important thing. And if they want to use this opportunity this weekend to compete and not worry about the times and just worry about the person running next right beside them, then I think that is how we're going to come out of this meet confident.
Yeah, and they say, championship meets tend to be a little bit more tactical, so who knows what the speed will be like come conference championships. But this weekend, a tune-up meet, the big meet, Grand Valley State big meet coming up in Michigan this weekend. Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck up there. All right, we'll chat soon.